Ladies and gentlemen, may I please have your attention? Welcome to Northern Illinois University's Fall Commencement Ceremonies. At this time, I would like to introduce the president of NIU and his colleagues who will be joining him as members of today's platform party. Please hold your applause until all members are presented. Northern Illinois University President Douglas Baker, Vice Provost of Undergraduate Academic Affairs Ann Berberek, Chairman of the Board of Trustees Mark Strauss, Senior Associate Vice President and Chief Diversity Officer Vernice Edgehill-Walden, Acting Dean of the College of Engineering and Engineering Technology Omar Grab, Associate Dean of the College of Engineering and Engineering Technology Shanti Muthuswamy, Dean of the College of Visual and Performing Arts Paul Castle, Associate Dean of the College of Visual and Performing Arts Melanie Parks, Associate Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences Brian Sandberg, Associate Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Science David Ballantyne. Our vocalist is Deanna Francis. Our readers are Josephine Umorin from the College of Health and Human Sciences and Christine Kirchhoff from the College of Education. The student marshals are Bon Benelem from the College of Engineering and Engineering Technology, Jessica Christofferson from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, Anne Griffin from the College of Visual and Performing Arts, and joining the members of the platform party are various members of NIU's esteemed faculty. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you the Northern Illinois University class of 2016. Will the audience please rise as you are able? We will now have the presentation of the national colors and the singing of the national anthem. Colors will be presented by the Northern Illinois University United States Army ROTC Color Guard with vocalist Deanna Francis.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. My name is Ann Berberick, and I serve as Vice Provost of Undergraduate Academic Affairs at Northern Illinois University. I am pleased to welcome you to the December 2016 commencement exercises of Northern Illinois University. This is a day of great significance for the graduates and their families and friends. We are happy to have all of you here with us today. It is now my pleasure to invite to the podium Mark Strauss, Chairman of the Board of Trustees.
Good morning. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, it is my honor to welcome all of you to this event and offer congratulations to the graduates. I know you will all celebrate, then I hope each graduate will do 4 things. First, avoid complacency. Each graduate today made sacrifices to complete the requirements for a degree. Now you have the chance to accomplish what you can envision. Keep working hard for your dreams. Second, help us all find reason and not fear in the unknown. You have each learned how to think critically, conduct research, and express your ideas. Use these skills to meet the challenge of answering questions we have not yet thought to ask. Third, be engaged. Inspire others to dream, learn, and do more. That's what leadership is about. Finally, recognize the legitimate interests of others. Don't compromise your core values, but be sensitive. Our common success builds from shared beliefs. If you do these 4 things, you'll have a fulfilling life. I'm excited for you and the future. Again, best wishes and congratulations.
Thank you, Chairman Strauss. At this time, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce the President of Northern Illinois University, Dr. Douglas D. Baker.
Thank you, Ann. Good morning, Huskies. Hey, not bad. Hey, did you enjoy the steel band? We have the best steel band program in the country, literally led by Liam Teague. Our co-founder, Cliff Alexis, is here. An amazing group. Come see them sometime or buy their CDs online. Hey, good morning. And you know, it's actually a great morning. It's great for the parents and relatives of our graduates who've dreamed of this day for so long. For our graduates who've worked so hard to get here. And for me, because one of the great privileges of being a university president is having the opportunity to address a group like the one assembled here today. People on the cusp of doing great things. People will become the leaders of tomorrow. People will help their families, communities, and organizations thrive as they work to make the world a better place. That is a tall order, but this group's up to it. I find myself continually in awe of our students. They're smart, hardworking, and talented. They are committed to service, to academic success, to their communities, and to each other. Working under the tutelage of our talented and dedicated faculty, these students have transformed themselves. We don't have time to share each of their stories, but I'd like to highlight a few examples. And I'd like the students to please stand when I announce their names. First, Jessica Christofferson. Jessica's from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, and she knows what it means to dig deep. In 2014, while serving as a human intelligence collector in the U.S. Army, an injury cut her career short. The Batavia native was honorably discharged and returned to Illinois looking to start over. Her journey to graduation began then when she enrolled at NIU. Taking the skills she learned while serving her country, in just 2 years, Jessica is here on stage as a marshal for the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, ready to accept a degree in journalism. She's been described by faculty as dependable, professional, and enthusiastic, and the kind of student that everyone wants in the classroom. The accolades are mirrored by her academic achievements and co-curricular activities. A member of the Dean's List and Kappa Tau Alpha, the Journalism Honor Society, it's evident that Jessica excels in the classroom. But even more, she's made a conscious effort to get involved, make connections, and be everything she could be while at NIU. Well, mission accomplished. Jessica was recently named as a finalist for the prestigious Lincoln Academy Student Laureate Award. She has served as a reporter for the Northern Star, was a member of the Public Relations Student Society of America, Alpha Phi Omega Service Fraternity, French Club, and NIU's peer mentoring program. She credits NIU faculty Jason Ext and Andrea Guzman, who inspired her to analyze the media, and Artemis Ward for sparking her interest in the passion for political science. While her immediate plans include using the journalism degree to work as a freelance writer, she continues to pursue her dream of becoming a commercial pilot. She's logged more than 35 hours while going to school full-time and has completed her solo flight as well. We know the sky's the limit for Jessica. Let's wish her all the best as she continues her journey. Jessica. Next, Tony Roberts of the College of Engineering and Engineering Technology. Tony? In his own words, the short version of Tony Roberts' NIU story starts with him being overwhelmed. It ends with him being successful and humbled. Today, Tony, the first in his family to go the four-year college route, earns his degree in electrical engineering with an emphasis in biomedical engineering. I've known Tony for some time, and I know he's done much more than earn a degree. Tony says, "I can really say that I've let the college experience go through me. I haven't just gone through college." After spending 6 years living in Nigeria, he returned to Chicago, his birthplace, at age 16, and began taking classes at city colleges, where he discovered an interest in engineering. Although he always thought he'd go into medicine because helping people is in his nature, the idea of spending many years in medical school didn't appeal to Tony. Learning about the biomedical side of engineering did. He looked for a university to attend and landed at NIU. Tony, admittedly, was overwhelmed at first by the campus and number of students. Undeterred, he quickly forged his path by linking up with knowledgeable upperclassmen and faculty members who'd leave a lasting impression. Tony found a spot in the Research Rookies program, which connected him to former Professor Martin Kankanda, someone Tony considers instrumental in his development at NIU. He also praised the assistance of former Vice Provost for Student Engagement and Experiential Learning, Julia Spears, for her guidance. Tony's been fully engaged ever since, serving as a peer mentor, Husky Service Scholar, Northern Lights Ambassador, student representative on the University Council, and executive board member on the National Society of Black Engineers. As if that wasn't busy enough, he also did 3 engineering internships, including 2 summers at GE Healthcare. All the hard work paid off. Several scholarships gave Tony an opportunity to continue his education in ways that might not have been otherwise possible as the son of a single mother. In quieter moments, Tony tucked himself away in a remote lounge in the engineering building, where he'd settle in for nights of studying. It's those little snippets in time that'll stick with Tony as he leaves DeKalb. He hopes that he's helped others in his many roles, just as he felt supported on his NIU road to success. Tony's new journey will take him in March to Milwaukee, where he'll begin his career with GE Healthcare as part of a 2-year operations management and leadership program. Let's give Tony a round of applause for a college career well done and a limitless future. Next is Matthew Dorn from the College of Visual and Performing Arts. Matt? Music isn't something that Matthew Dorn does. It's part of who he is. He started playing piano at age 6 and the organ at 10. Over the next few years, he joined his school's bands, played the trombone, tuba, and alto saxophone. While at NIU, Matthew's been an active recitalist and accompanist, performing with NIU ensembles and chamber groups on organ, piano, and harpsichord. Also, he's currently the organist at St. Peter's Lutheran Church in Arlington Heights, his hometown. Matthew's near-perfect GPA in honors courses reflects his intellect, work ethic, and commitment to excellence. Yet he is humble, curious, and always willing to learn and grow. Matthew's one of the most gifted students I've ever worked with, says music education professor Mary Lynn Doherty. He is a deep thinker, a collaborative team player, and an inspiring musician. As a winner of the school's music concerto competition last year, he was the featured organ soloist performing with the NIU Philharmonic. As exciting as the opportunity was, some of his favorite NIU memories are the times he accompanied friends and fellow students in their recitals. I enjoy the collaborative nature of working with someone else to make music, Matt says. Using his hands and feet, Matthew can make sounds and textures that are in many ways like a full symphony orchestra, but he's quick to credit those around him. He says his organ instructor, James Russell Brown, and his music education professor, Mary Lynn Doherty, have motivated and inspired him. So many of my professors and friends inspire me in different ways, Matt says. As a musician, I'm a result of their influences. In turn, Matt has been a source of inspiration to those who hear him perform in concerts and church services. Today, he'll accept a Bachelor's of Music Education degree and an organ performance major. He plans to inspire future generations of musicians. That's music to our ears, Matt. We look forward to hearing more about Matthew in the future. Congratulations. Wow. As you can see from the stories I've just shared, we have amazing students at NIU. Students who've taken remarkable, life-altering journeys during their time at the university. Clearly, they didn't walk alone down their chosen paths. They had encouragement, help, and guidance from a constellation of people, many of whom are with us today. And we would be remiss if we didn't give our graduates an opportunity to show their gratitude. So let's start with family. Graduates, although you studied hard and completed your assignments, your family did some of the heavy lifting too. From your first day of school until today, they've been by your side, encouraging you and supporting you in ways you probably can't even imagine. Would all the mothers and fathers of our graduates please stand and allow the graduates to thank you? Moms and dads. Hey, and because it often takes a village to raise a college graduate, let's have all the grandparents, spouses, sons, daughters, and loved ones. You stand and be recognized too. Grandparents, sons, daughters, spouses, loved ones. Thank you. And while we're thanking people who've helped you along the way, graduates, I'd also like to recognize any faculty and staff present. These talented teachers and extraordinary researchers, as well as our amazing staff, have helped you shape your future. Will the faculty and staff here please rise and allow us to thank you? Thank you. Clearly, graduates, you enjoy an extraordinary support system, and I want you to remember them, not just after today's ceremony when you give your loved ones big hugs, but also as you move forward in life. Remember them when others reach out to you for help, and that you'll extend the same support to those who need a hand. As Winston Churchill once said, we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. So I urge you to give generously of the gifts that you have. My congratulations to all of you, and best wishes for a prosperous and fulfilling future. Go Huskies!
Thank you, President Baker. I would now like to introduce Lieutenant Colonel Jerome Morrison from the NIU Department of Military Science.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States has reposed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and abilities of two of the NIU Fall 2016 graduates, and one of them is graduating in this ceremony today. This student will receive her commission as an officer in the United States Army and leave here to represent Northern Illinois University and its contribution to our nation's military leadership. She also joins the ranks of a distinguished group of 596 commissionees over the last 47 years who have served the country with honor, and some of whom continue to serve today. Please hold your applause to the end as she takes her oath of office. Cadet Octavia Erkins commissions into the Adjutant General Corps and will report to Fort Jackson, South Carolina. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Having been appointed an officer in the Army of the United States at the grade of Second Lieutenant, do solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I am about to enter. So help me God. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in recognizing the newest Second Lieutenant in the United States Army, Second Lieutenant Octavia Erkins.
Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Morrison. At this time, I ask our guests to join in acknowledging the accomplishments of each of our graduates. Provisions have been made for professional photographers to take pictures of each graduate as he or she comes forward. These photographs will be available at a later time. We request that you remain for the entire commencement program to honor each of our graduates. Thank you for your consideration. I would like to note that many of our undergraduate students have been recognized for awards and honors, but time does not allow us to announce each of these. These honors and awards are identified by pins, ribbons, insignias, or sashes worn by the students. At this time, the undergraduate degrees will be conferred by the president of the university. Will all the candidates for the bachelor's degree please rise? President Baker, on behalf of the faculty of Northern Illinois University, I recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred. Students, please remain standing.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees as president, I hereby formally confer upon each of you, together with your fellows in absentia, who've been certified by the faculty as having successfully completed the prescribed requirements, the baccalaureate degree for which you are eligible. Accordingly, you're invested with all the privileges and responsibilities appropriate to that degree, and at this moment become alumni of Northern Illinois University. Now, it's customary that you move your tassel from the right to the left. Go for it. You may be seated.
Well, graduates from the College of Engineering and Engineering Technology, please approach the stage as directed by the Faculty Marshal.
Ben Ben-Lehman. Kevin True. Cody Smith. Tyler Hathaway. Ann Mazumder.
Lance Bemis.
Lynette Sablotoni.
Peyton Gunnison.
Bartolome Mazur.
Justin Weiss.
Anthony Roberts.
Alexander Lake,
Dami Aderea,
Chaglar Chavdar,
Edward Anderson,
Mustafa Benelam,
Andrew Applegate,
Emily Van Duzen,
David Ziliak,
Christopher Kalka,
Stephen Wadzinski, Michelle Al-Harbi,
Kain Khan,
Edwin Casas,
Alex Kist,
Matthew Baker, Jackson Rumpf, Ruben Nasida,
Laura Gallagher,
Alex Dawson,
Savannah Myers,
Brian Aikman,
Samantha Wahlberg,
Brian Hervey,
April Coots,
Thomas Sidmore,
Kristen Brennan,
Alec Posner,
Jeremy Dixon,
Stephen Aloye,
Nathan Bogdonis,
Andrew Wolf,
Kyle Jankowski,
Alejandro Galvin,
Ken Wojcicki,
Robert Bliss,
Nicholas Clouston,
Michael Thielen,
Brian Gamino,
Andrew Glenn Lawrence,
Gerald Goshko,
Derek Martin,
Nicholas DiFrancesco,
Aubrey Brazil,
Michael Davis,
Rashad Fuchs,
Christopher Mirjanich,
Alessandro Hanga,
Daniel Bussey,
Brian Villaradinelli,
Nicholas Komp,
Anthony Zeman,
Derek Nurkowski,
Justin Cathy,
Michael Graben,
Tyler Leaving,
Francisco Gill,
Jonathan Wright,
Ryan Lewis,
Matthew Bunker Bielek,
Alexandros Atanais,
Kari Potter,
J. Paul Badola,
Edgar Espata,
Eduardo Gomez,
Isa Danpulo,
Bernardo Gomez,
Robert Bowers,
Juan Piedra,
Jan Wilson,
Richard Stuber, Price McDaniel, David Anderson, Harsh Patel, Jonathan Whitmer, Bradley Swanson, John Motina, Octavia Erkins, Samuel Hall, Kyle Burkhoff, Alex Pinkowski, Richard Vallabos.
These are the graduates of the College of Engineering and Engineering Technology.
Will the graduates of the College of Visual and Performing Arts please approach the stage as directed by the faculty marshals?
Anne Griffin, Jacqueline Allett,
Amanda Trout,
Christina Hernandez,
Melissa Merciak,
Caitlin Guth,
Alexis Marks,
Patricia Bernhardt,
Parker Nance,
Noelle Henniger,
Elizabeth Thompson,
Taylor Beekman,
Samantha Sesianich,
Bobby Cooper,
Nico Velasquez,
Christopher Hassendorn,
Rachel Olson,
Matthew Doran,
Erica Joy Ventress,
Michael Baker,
William Wandry Noah.
Blanca Rosa Jimenez. Casey Fabara. Alexandra Canavello. Haley Fierro. Ashley Harris. Olivia Lay. Natalie Rizza. Andrew Jensen. Sarah Letzinger. Sarah Felgenhauer. Righteous Durr. Kristen Glover. Deanna Aguilera. These are the graduates of the College of Visual and Performing Arts.
Will the graduates of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences please approach the stage as directed by the faculty marshals?
Jessica Christopherson.
No. Oh, sorry.
Daniel Trout. Franklin Adams. Miriam Ajay. Diana Alday. Alisa Anderson. Bailey Applehans. John Award. Jasmine Baez Garcia. Kendall Baker. Sean Barthen.
Joseph Abrams.
Mario Batsagat.
Roberto Aguilar Gonzalez.
Brandon Bellows.
Felisa Andrea.
Harrison Bennett.
Fatima Alderwood.
Kenyatta Berryhill.
Deasia Alexander.
Bridget Bianchi.
Lee Bachelder.
Jessica Bishop.
Priscilla Beftieri.
Samantha Blank.
Vianney Benuelos.
Christopher Boardwine.
Eric Battersby.
Sierra Boyer.
Michelle Buzany.
Amber Brandenburg.
Jessica Benavides.
Caitlin Brost.
Joanne Betkin.
Kevin Brown.
Nicholas Brimmerly.
Jenna Bajarski.
Sergio Blanco.
Michael Burke.
Jordan Bowley.
Brendan Butler.
Amanda Bork.
Joseph Cable.
Danielle Bradford.
Kane Carlson.
Anthony Brooks.
Natalie Carrera.
Darren Brown.
Amber Chamberlain.
Calvin Brown.
Allison Chung.
Milas Buell Brown III.
Vincent James Vitillo III.
Tom Bungie.
Devin Cole.
Carl Burns.
Alberto Corona.
Atakan Boyan.
Mary Costello.
Courtney Cady.
Morgan Coughlin.
Marley Carney,
Sierra Dancy,
Ajay Chauhan,
Shauna Davis,
Dontre Cole,
Patrick DeGeorge,
Raven Cole,
Tyler Dempsey,
Ariel King,
Amy Dezonik,
Emily Cook,
Bethany Duden,
Libardo Coronado Jr.,
Joseph Dombeck,
Mary Costley,
Jessica Draper,
Eric Cruikshank,
Emily Darnham,
Alyssa Doffenbaugh,
Lawrence Ellington,
Jordan Davis,
Jonathan Eppard,
Sylvie Christina Deddy,
Bridget Irwine,
Manuela Del Rio,
Brian Ferguson,
Courtney Marie Doherty,
Colin Finnegan,
John Doran,
Samantha Foley,
Thomas John Doyle,
Cameron Matthew Foreman,
Christopher Duffy,
Erica Lachey Davis,
Olivia East,
Jacqueline Fowler,
Robin Engelsman,
Jonathan Gaff,
Samantha Erdmeyer,
Alfredo Garcia,
Paul Feitlick,
Jose Luis Glasgow Meduda,
Yasmin Fernandez Nespral,
Brian Grable,
Sean Folliard,
Spencer Gribber,
Bethany Foster,
Raul Joel Guzman,
Kaylee Fowler,
Hannah Hecker,
Michael Gallo,
Monique Hamilton,
Colin Jawiniger,
Austin Hampton,
Corey Goldberg,
Elizabeth Harris,
Michael Gorski,
Keith Harris Jr.,
John Kramer,
Timothy Havlovic,
Matthew Gunderson,
David Hammerly,
Alexandra Hacker,
Christopher Hill,
Khalil Haddad,
Amy Humphreys,
Michael Halverson,
Tremel Hoover,
Jordan Hammer,
Kenneth Golday,
Courtney Hanson,
Rasheen Lemon,
Randall Harrington,
Desroy Maxwell,
Stephanie Hartzell,
Darcy Bates Ingram,
Emily Heinrich,
Kia Johnson,
Crystal Herrera,
Candace Joseph,
Daniel Hip,
George Justice,
Ryan Hughes Fenchel,
Dana Kellis,
Angela Humphreys,
Connor Kaufman,
Sohail Ismaili,
Matthew Keller,
Michael Jack,
Jordan Kessel,
Blessy Johnson,
Olivia Cook,
Stephen Kane,
Thomas Korsgaard.
Robert Cashin,
Thank you. Lillian Zavige,
Ashley Keith,
Amy Kranz,
Jacob James Kelzer,
Robert Thomas Kremel,
Courtney Kiddo,
Jasmine Lara,
Connor King,
Chris Larson,
Noah Koob,
Ashley Leonetti,
Trevor Korn,
Jamie Loby,
Aaron Lee Kramer,
Elaine Lord,
Stephanie Krautstrunk,
Claire Leamy,
Brooke Ann Kruger,
Marissa Hall,
Corey Lamb Jr.,
Michael Lee,
Daniel Large,
Alexis Menkos,
Theodore Lazopoulos,
Joel Rivas,
Amanda Leal,
Tiara Marie Hurdle,
Dana Liebrecht,
Lorna Sisse,
Andrew Joseph Lira,
Ariel Matthews,
Brianna Lockett,
Christopher Jean,
Christine Long,
Jordan Jones,
Axel Madison,
Sansha Taylor,
Mary Elizabeth Mangieri,
Anthony Maddy,
Ryan Mannion,
Jacob Malachowski,
Veronica Mascati,
Shaquille Maingault,
Carl Matthey,
Ricardo Martinez,
Matthew Patrick McCormick,
Brianna McCormick,
Bryson McDonald,
Ryan McCullough,
Jalen McDonald,
Nicholas McGuire,
Stephanie McDonald,
Catherine McNulty,
Najema Arlene McIntyre,
Anthony Salvatore Mertz,
Graylin W. McKeithen,
Samantha Janice Miller,
Alexandra K. Meyer,
Tegan Lee Miller,
Stacy Miller,
Asman Mohammed,
Elysianne Mitchell,
Trevor Moot,
Helaman Montes Lucas,
Joseph Alexander Morrow,
Allison Jean Moritz,
Gabriel Morse,
Andrew Morse,
Elizabeth Munch,
Audrey Moss,
Ebony Jade Myers,
Bailey T. Myers,
Jacob Muzikowski,
Valerie T. Nagel,
Holly New,
Jiao Nguyen,
Letitia Nakubit,
Tierra Norvell,
Danielle Nunez,
Erica Obalea,
Charlie Oliver,
Justin Osborne,
Michael Pappas,
Ronak Patel,
Roderick Parker,
Sean Pfeiffer,
Yachita Patel,
Julia Palladian,
Paul Pickerel,
Adam Pope,
Jason Polakoff,
Mark Quattrini,
Jorge Poza,
Renee Quintana,
Nahir Palara,
Bailey Rhodes,
Hasue Quintana,
Faith Rietveld,
Robert Rader,
Amara Rafiq,
Marissa Razu,
Michael Ratner,
Ryan Reisman,
Christina Rodriguez,
Corey James Ricker,
Justin Ruzinski,
Sonia Rios,
Joseph Runkle,
Amber Rivera,
Francisco Salmeron,
Diego Rodriguez,
Yvette Sanabria,
Robert Ramlett,
Linda Schleifer,
Joshua Ruka,
Marcus Schmidt,
Winston Rustil,
Louis Schrank,
Surgeon Shamokovic,
Joseph Schroeder,
Nicholas Severino,
Timothy Jared Schultz,
Jane Schmidt,
Michael Shirahama,
Grace Schnell,
Jamisha Silas,
Haley Schroeder,
Kanika Singh,
Shannon Schultz,
Christopher Skiles,
Aaron Schultz,
Siobhan Sokan,
Shahrazad Shikali,
Lexis Soristo,
Mohammed Ehab Sadiku,
Megan Stankiewicz,
Cesar Silva,
Joanne Starl,
Marin Sinclair,
Joseph Stelzer,
Claudia Sicros,
Benita Sterling,
Sierra Smith,
Stony Stone,
Krenner Spriggs,
Tyler Stringer,
Victoria Stanley,
Darius Gerard Strong.
Amanda Stazwitz.
Callie Elizabeth G. Serber.
Marquise Savinson.
Anthony Sudarsky.
Tyler Stern.
Alec William Taylor.
Jessica Stouffer.
Marilu Tarones.
JC Strohecker.
Keegan Thomas.
Nicole Strum.
Christian Townchev.
Stephen Young.
Michael Upthegraph.
Salman Saeed.
Michael Vogt.
Austin Smaha.
Rachel Von Schomburg.
Julie Tamayo.
Brandon John David White.
Corey Thomas.
Ryan White.
Elizabeth Tinsley.
Madeleine Wilkin.
Mitchell Top.
Jillian Williams.
Animeshert Yodufia.
Timothy Wolf.
Kai Vokart.
George Xavier.
Elise Waite.
Christopher Yen.
Caitlin Warren.
Megan Ann Wire.
Dominique V. Watson.
James Thomas Yates.
Unique S. Watson.
Belinda Zapata.
Bernard J. Wells. Connor Whiteside. Haley Vaughn Weist. Francis Williams. Jacob M. Wilcom, Sr. Michael J. Withy. Gabriel Yuji. These are the graduates of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Hey, can we give a congratulations to all of these graduates? Pretty impressive group. When I last stood at this podium, you were technically students. Now you've joined the illustrious group of individuals known as NIU alumni. It is the last in a long list of changes you've undergone since you first joined NIU. Most of those changes were subtle, but when you add them all up, you've dramatically grown as people. Of course, while you were changing, so was the world. As you leave here, you enter a very complex landscape, one filled with complicated questions and turmoil in our communities, at the state level, nationally, globally. How do we protect our environment? What can be done about strife in the Middle East? How do we ensure basic justice and human rights for all? How do we make our streets safe? How do we equitably educate our children? Or for that matter, how do we fund our state universities so that we can continue to educate students like yourselves? Yeah, you can applaud that. If we're to move society forward, we must come together around these and many other issues that confront us. And while your generation didn't create these disputes, you'll play a large role in solving them. It's my belief that the education you received here at NIU has prepared you to be influential leaders in finding solutions to those problems. You've cultivated the critical thinking skills, the problem-solving skills, the creativity that will be required to form coalitions, build consensus, and effectively work toward just solutions for all. I'm confident that you, as proud Husky alumni, are up to that challenge. I've seen personally your dedication to equity and inclusion and your willingness to speak out. These things not only make me proud, they give me hope. Congratulations on your achievements at NIU. We look forward to seeing how you change the world for the better. Go Huskies.
Please turn to the last page of your program and join Deanna Francis as we sing the Alma Mater. Following the Alma Mater, guests are asked to remain in their seats for the recessional of the platform party, faculty, and graduates. Will the audience please rise as you are able?